No one who followed Gothic metal in the 2000s can forget that unique voice that seemed to come from another world. I'm talking about Vibeke Stene, the soprano who forever marked the history of Tristania and became a reference for an entire generation of fans and musicians. Today we're going to revisit her journey, from her first steps in music to her farewell from the stage and her unexpected return with new projects. A story filled with intense moments, unforgettable albums, and of course, the magic of a voice that still echoes to this day. So, shall we dive into this story? Born on August 17, 1978 in Sokndal, Norway, Vibeke Stene showed an early inclination towards music. Her training and the development of her soprano voice prepared her for a future she perhaps hadn't yet imagined. Meanwhile, in Stavanger, the seed of what would become Tristania was planted in 1995 by Morten Veland, Einar Moe, and Kenneth Olsen, seeking to create a sound that blended Gothic melancholy with metal's intensity. In 1996, fate brought Vibeke Stene to Tristania. Initially as a substitute vocalist, her unique voice quickly elevated her to the position of lead singer. Her classical soprano training perfectly fit the band's proposal, adding a layer of beauty and drama to the sound Tristania was developing. This period was crucial for the band to find its sonic identity, with Vibeke's voice becoming a fundamental pillar. In 1998, Tristania released their debut album, Widow's Weeds. This work was a milestone in Gothic metal, featuring the innovative combination of Vibeke's operatic vocals with Morten Veland's growls over a foundation of heavy riffs and dark orchestrations. The album quickly won over critics and fans, establishing Tristania as an emerging force in the Gothic metal scene and solidifying Vibeke's presence as one of the genre's most promising voices. Just 1 year later, in 1999, Tristania released Beyond the Veil, an album that not only consolidated their position, but also expanded the boundaries of Gothic metal. Considered by many to be one of the peaks of the band's career, this album deepened their complex and atmospheric sound, with Vibeke Stene delivering even more expressive and emotional vocal performances. Beyond the Veil became an instant classic, influencing countless bands and cementing the legacy of Tristania and Vibeke as icons of the genre. In 2001, Tristania demonstrated their capacity for evolution with the release of World of Glass. This album brought a more polished and experimental sound, incorporating new elements without losing the Gothic essence that defined them. Vibeke Stene's voice continued to be the focal point, adapting to new textures and arrangements and showcasing her versatility. World of Glass proved that Tristania was not afraid to innovate, remaining relevant and captivating both old and new fans. The year 2005 brought Ashes, an album that marked a notable shift in Tristania's musical direction. With a more direct and less orchestral approach, Ashes divided opinions among fans, but also highlighted the band's willingness to explore new paths. Vibeke Stene's vocal performance, though still powerful, adapted to this new phase, demonstrating her artistic flexibility and ability to reinvent herself within the band's sound.
In 2007, Tristania released Illumination, an album that, although featuring Vibeke Stene's participation, would be her last work with the band. In February 2007, Vibeke announced her departure, a decision that shocked many fans. Her motivation was to focus on her personal and academic life, seeking to complete her vocal performance degree and start a new career as a teacher. Her departure marked the end of an era for Tristania and for Gothic metal. After leaving Tristania, Vibeke Stene embarked on a new phase of her life, dedicating herself to her academic training and subsequently to a career as a primary school teacher. Away from the spotlight of the music industry, she found satisfaction in teaching and family life. This period away from the stage allowed Vibeke to explore other passions and build a quieter life, away from the demands of an international touring band. To the delight of fans, Vibeke Stene's passion for music never faded. In 2020, she announced her return to the music scene with the Veil of Secrets project, where she composed most of the lyrics and vocals. This new chapter demonstrated that, even after years away, her voice and talent continue to resonate, exploring new musical horizons and enchanting her fans with her unmistakable presence. It is a testament that art, once rooted, always finds its way back. Vibeke Stene's legacy in Gothic metal is immeasurable. Her voice not only defined Tristania's sound, but also inspired countless bands and vocalists worldwide. Even after her departure, the impact of her contribution to the genre remained. In 2022, Tristania announced the end of their activities, closing an important chapter in Gothic metal history. Vibeke Stene's voice, however, continues to echo in the minds and hearts of fans, a testament to her enduring talent and the indelible mark she left on music. Her story is a reminder of the power of art and passion that transcends time. And so, we come to the end of our journey through the story of Vibeke Stene and Tristania. We hope you enjoyed every moment and learned a little more about the trajectory of this extraordinary artist and the band that marked Gothic metal. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave your like. It helps us a lot. Share with your friends who are also Tristania fans and, of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our next content. Activate the bell to receive all notifications and leave your comment below. What's your favorite Tristania song? We sincerely thank you for your company and see you next time.